Shalom. In today's session, we're going to look at how you can use meditation to win arguments. Welcome back to Meditation Monday with Pico Shul and the Kosher Sutras. Let's just begin by grounding ourselves. If you just sit down with your back nice and straight, we'll get into the space by chanting the word Shalom. Try and stay with me. We're going to do this 5 times. So allow the resonance to come out of your body. Try and feel the sound if you're able to, but most important of all, let's just get into a space of peace. Okay, close your eyes, relax your jaw, relax your throat, relax your eyes. Okay, inhale. Shalom. 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 Take some deep breaths. Inhale through your nostrils. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your back nice and straight. Inhale. Exhale. And open your eyes. Okay, let's just get some energy flowing in the body. We're going to use Tai Chi or a Qigong exercise with your hands. So cup your fingers in. That's what it's going to look like. And now with your bring your thumb around. So that's kind of, this is the motion. So yeah, can I do it this way? Probably not. So you're bringing your thumb over the top of your fingers and then under. Doing this on both of your hands. So make those circles. Let's do 10 one way, opening up the energy channels in the arm. Okay, and the other way. Good, and now just make some circles with your wrists. First of all, going inwards, one clockwise and one anti-clockwise, and now the other way, also one clockwise and one anti-clockwise. Okay, good. And just bring your shoulders up and stretch them back. Try and draw your shoulder blades together. Curve in, inhale, curve, look up, exhale. We're doing a cat-cow pose, just seated. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Good. Okay. Give it a big smile. Bring your lips together. Okay. And work your jaw one way. I should probably explain this without doing it. And the other way. All right, nice. Shake it out. Okay, change the cross of your legs if you're sitting cross-legged, and if you're sitting on a chair, make sure buttocks at the edge of the chair. Don't use the back of the chair. Okay, so today we're going to look at a portion of the Torah, which is the portion, the Parsha, the section Korach, a relative of Moses who challenged Moses for the leadership. We're going to look at how you can win arguments. We'll come on to that. All right, so Korach, which is in Numbers, Bamidbar, chapter 16, verse 3, he challenges Moses and Aaron. And he says to them this phrase, Umadua titnasu al kahal Hashem. So why do you lord yourself? Why do you lift yourself up? Titnasu is the Hebrew word, above the nation, above the congregation of God. So they've kind of begun by saying Kulam Kadoshim, everyone's holy, Uvatocham Hashem, and God's within them. So you're all holy, and in the middle of them, God is in the middle of them. So why are you lording yourself? Why are you lifting yourself up? And then what begins is basically a cycle of violence. Not necessarily, not really physical violence, but this challenge, this leadership challenge. And it causes problems. So let's just look at it from Korach's perspective for a moment. Whether it's jealousy, whether it's I want this result to happen. And look at within yourself Where is it that you're not happy with something, that you want something to happen, like you want what someone else has? And in your heart, you know that it's not completely altruistic, that you want something that maybe isn't yours, and maybe you're actually pursuing it for the wrong reasons. It could be, well, really any form of kina, any form of jealousy. So just for a moment, see if you can locate within yourself something that you want that someone else is, which is actually one of the 10 Commandments, not to be jealous. But like, what is something? Are you jealous of someone? And if you suddenly say, no, I'm not jealous of anyone, try and go a bit deeper. Try and find it somewhere. Or find an experience you had. Okay, good. Now place your hand on your heart. Inhale into your heart. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let it out. Good. Now I want you to imagine you are drawing in divine light through the Keter point, which is the crown of your head. So you draw this light in and see if where it needs to take any jealousy, any negativity, any of the wanting what is not yours, and exhale it out. So like a cleansing energy. So draw it in through the crown of your head, this bright white light, and then imagine you're exhaling it out through your mouth. Now you may get a sense of seeing some colors. That's totally fine. You may not get a sense of anything, but you may sort of hear something. There are different ways of experiencing it. You may get a visual. So just I want you to keep going. We're going to do this for a little while. Cleansing light coming in through the crown of your head, pulling out, drawing out any emotional toxins, any jealousy. Okay. Change the cross of your legs again. If you're in a chair, make sure you come forwards, back against nothing, back nice and straight. Now draw your abs rather than elongating or rather than pushing your stomach out. We don't want that. So draw your abs in, engage them. Okay, let's just do one more chant of Shalom, just to ground ourselves. Breathe in. Shalom. And let's begin. Inhale the bright light through the crown of your head, the Keter. Draw that down into your body and exhale. And as you exhale through your mouth open now. Just notice if it's drawing out any impurities. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going. Okay, so keep drawing down. Draw down bright white light in through the crown of your head, right the way down into your body, down into your feet if you can, at least down into your pelvis. And as you exhale, draw out any negativity, any wanting that which is not yours. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 5 more. Keep going, 1 more. Okay, so let's refer back to the book. The Kosher Sutras, a yogi's guide to the Torah. Now, what I've done, I've quoted in this teaching, which is the yogic principle of ahimsa, which means the avoidance of violence or non-violence, from the Yoga Sutras, chapter 2, sutra or verse 35. This is a possibly 2nd century text. We don't exactly know could have been 2nd century after the Common Era, before the Common Era, may have coincided with the time the Mishnah, the Jewish Hebrew oral law, was being written down. But there is this principle, there are these sort of 10 principles, the yamas and the niyamas. I've written more about them in my book, The Festive Sutras. Now, the first of these principles is ahimsa, which is non-violence. And I always used to think, well, hang on, why non-violence? Why not pursuing peace, like it says in the Mishnah, like Aaron? Why non-violence? And then I finally got it recently. It's really the first stage of, can we not be violent, basically? Can we not try and fight? Can we just level the playing field? Almost before we start pursuing peace, can we clear anything within ourselves? And back to Korach, this kind of sense of violently going to try and get what I want, even the internal violence. So let's try and now deepen ourselves, deepen into the sense of peace, but by noticing if there's any violence within yourself. It could be anger towards yourself, often self-judging. Can you end the day without judging yourself? Practice which I'm trying to do, or working on. Do or do not, there is no try, as Yoda said. Okay, so let's ground yourself back down. Tummy engaged. Something's drawing up on your abs. Put your fingers into your abs. Draw them in for a second. Okay. One more chant of shalom as you do ground yourself down. Inhale. Shalom. Okay, keep drawing your white light, or godly, divine white light, celestial white light, in through the crown of your head. And exhale. Keep dropping out any energy that is negative, any jealousy or any violence. We want to get to this non-violence. It can be critical, judging yourself, judging others. Inhale. Release any frustration. Things should be different rather than things are as they are. Draw down, exhale any violent thoughts. Person who cut up your car yesterday, cut you off. The person who shortchanged you. The politician you have a problem with. Inhale, release the violence. 5 more breaths. Good, open your eyes. It's not to say there isn't a place for violence. There is actually a Torah principle of righteous violence, but we're not going to talk about that right now. You know, the wars of Hashem, there is a time for it, but what we're in right now is the negative, this Korach energy, the person who wants that which is not his. Now, in Ethics of the Fathers, Pirkei Avot, chapter 5, verse 21, teaching 21. What I'm referring to these as kosher sutras. In this particular kosher sutra, it famously says that any argument that isn't for the sake of heaven will be doomed to failure. So any argument which isn't for the sake of heaven will be doomed to failure. Any time you're arguing and it hasn't got a higher intention, it's not going to work, it's going to fail. And it cites Korach, it cites this example. Now, it's the only way to judge it ultimately is within yourself, within your heart. Is your argument for the higher good? Now you might say, yeah, they annoyed me, they did this against me. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to refine ourselves through this work, like polishing a diamond, refining yourself. So in your heart of hearts, is it true? Are you coming to this cleanly, this argument? If you want to win an argument, then it's got to be clean, completely clean, without any sense of violence, any negative sense of violence. So let's take some more breaths. Just want you to cleanse out any negativity, any sense of this is not as it should be. Deepen your breath. And just put your hand on your heart. Notice where have you got a jealous intention, a violent intention, a negative intention, and just draw in God's love that is all around, is available at any moment. Inhale and exhale. And just notice your heart radiating love. If you need to exhale out any negativity, just exhale it. Make sure what you're doing is for the sake of heaven, for the higher intention. Okay, 3 chants of shalom. Breathe in. Shalom. 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 Bring both hands together, thumbs to the hairline in the center for Keter, crown for Chochmah, wisdom. Thumbs to the forehead for Bina and Dat, understanding, knowledge. Thumbs to the mouth for Malchut, kingship, nobility, leadership. Thumbs to the throat for Chesed and Gevurah, love and discipline. Hands on your heart for Tiferet, compassion, balance, truth, beauty. Hands on your legs for Netzach and Hod, victory, endurance, ambition, and humility or gratitude. Be aware of your base, root, Yesod, bonding, connection. And hands and feet and mouth again for Malchut, kingship, the leader within. And open your eyes. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for sitting this out literally. If you're watching on Facebook, please subscribe to the Pico Shul page. Press like. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. There's the button. You know what to do. And share this with your friends if you think they might be interested. And you can pick up your copy of the Kosher Sutras, Yogi's Guide to the Torah, available on Amazon. What we started today was page 257. All right, that's all, folks. I look forward to seeing you for the next Meditation Monday. Shalom.